it's Laurie with Red Hot Real Estate. We're going to talk a little bit today about your house. Do buyers want your house? Maybe you want your house. I know it sounds crazy for a real estate agent to try and talk you into staying where you are, which is actually not what I'm doing, but it's really a good idea to look at your house the way other people who might want to buy your house look at your house. Also, to get a fresh set of eyes in your own house so maybe you can appreciate or repurpose your own space. So what I'm going to talk about today is how to do that. So right now, people 35 to 55 years old are pretty much staying put. We're getting most of the movement in our buyers younger than 33 or over 55. Those tend to be the biggest chunk of people that are doing the most moving because COVID really kind of changed a lot of things for people where they were able to re-nest and rediscover their spaces. And they started, as you know, remodeling them because they were home all the time. And since the cost of real estate has really gone up so much too, it makes a lot of sense for a lot of people to stay where they are because they might make a lot where they are, but they can't afford to go anywhere else. So here's a couple of tidbits about and some things that people are doing that are making their spaces wonderful for themselves or would also work really nice when they do go to sell it. One of the things are water features, so pools and hot tubs. So this has always been a big thing, but cocktail pools are kind of a new cool thing. So it's an above ground pool with a deck kind of built around it, but it's really about just getting wet and having a water feature outside. Those have been very, very popular. Views are always huge, and that's with real estate, some things that you can't change. You can't change a water view or a golf course view or anything like that. But when you're landscaping your backyard, remember, what are the views from the house? When you're sitting in the backyard, what are you looking at? You might want to add some fountains. You might add things so that you are creating views. Walkability. Gosh, we hear that a lot. We want to be walkable, especially from people who aren't from here, because people who are from here are like, that's probably not going to happen. But from people from out of town, they really want walkability. That's kind of extended itself a little bit to bikeability. And it's even in areas where there's shopping districts nearby. So it might be a neighborhood that isn't near a downtown area or a cute little downtown area, but it's got walkability or bikeability to a grocery store or to the gym or to some things like that. Outdoor areas are huge. So whenever you buy a house or you're looking at something, people are now looking for a lot of infrastructure for social interaction. So that might be a golf course or social clubs like the Vinoy social clubs or the Pasadena yacht club social clubs or things like that. In-home gyms have become very, very popular. So I know when I sell homes, I'm always staging the garage as a gym if they use it for that. And people are really using that because outdoor activities and exercise and things like that are being much more integrated into where people are living. It's much more important to them now. Space. Space is huge. Space is real estate. So high ceilings, clean countertops, declutter. Space is huge. Create new spaces. So if you're in your house and your kids have been gone for 3 years, repurpose those rooms, repurpose that space. Maybe it's a craft room. Maybe it's a train room for somebody who's got a hobby of trains. Maybe it's a salon where you have musical instruments. So there's all kinds of different ways to repurpose your space, and space is huge. Also, remember to incorporate the views of nature in there too. If you are going to sell your house, done is the key. HGTV has ruined buyers. So everybody wants everything done. See, the reason I can't watch those reality TV shows is because they are so not true. Whenever we walk into a house, you see on TV, they're like, oh, I don't like the paint color. I'm like, paint is cheap, we're good. So really, done though means, big items, kitchens and roof and cosmetic things too. Because if the buyer is gonna do it, they're gonna wanna add twice as much to do it. Plus, with the rising costs of materials and supplies and things like that, it's taking so much longer and it's more expensive to do that, and construction costs are so much higher, people are wanting more money, and that's also making people want to renovate their own homes too, because they're like, if I'm going to spend all this money redoing this, I'm going to make it perfect. If you are going to stay in your home and you're thinking about some changes to make, Insurance things are always really good. Like add that fourth nail or the roofing clips to the roof, or add insulation or add windows. So these are things that are good for the longevity of your home, but they also help you to enjoy your home also more and save on energy costs. Might even be safety stuff. So make sure all the electrical is updated and in good shape. And then lastly, what we do the best as realtors, I think, or I know for me, I often stage a home or go in and help people declutter their home for sale when they don't want to leave. So it might just mean that you need somebody to come in, and I'm happy to help you with this. Come in, look around, help you see rooms differently, repurpose stuff. Sometimes you just need a fresh set of eyes to help you declutter and repurpose. Maybe do a little feng shui so energetically it feels different for you. So those are some tips on what to do to your home to make it more sellable in the now or in the future, and tips on if you're going to stay there, what to do to your home and how to take the space that you already have loved and love it even more. Hope this helps. Love you guys. Peace out.